Yeah, Baba. Yeah, Baba. It's Nii Tettey.
Hello, Temo Femo Yote. Meet Bemo Femo, Kembang Meni Femo, Oyi Walado, Ako Febe, Ningmeni Wana Sunday Bar. Gandamia no ya ni wayobi eh. For God and country. Oyi walado ingbeji Nii Tettey obobi ashon ni minkpebo kambangmene ni femo. Oyi walado eko ya ishibami. Keji yo subscribe kwe bomo ne ko ni yo subscribe onu. Bomo ne no jani femo ni oke me ni yo phone mi o tete phone mobile phone ta chole gaminte. Li ake ta chole ten phone ake tete phone. No cell phone we ta chole ten. Cell phone. What's up, group Savi? You know your favor. But I'm going to your jam and I'm about to fit our own. On Facebook page, but I'm going to link on Instagram, or Twitter, or Snapchat. I mean, or TikTok. But I'm going I can't make any time. I'm going to floor le kuku kuku nigga moje. And you floor le bibi ninja kang maje. Oh no, naga noni. Bomba dia ko baja no page no ni eya. Oyi wala don wa. Gan Gbese Korle gan Gbese Korle wanyem yolo mene oba yu gan Gbese Korle sande ko kije ba ko yo chile mi Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah e ba chumi warning e can be careful kama yu Korle we sande ko. Unfortunately for him moko chula ke ejie wojin ni ejie wojin no ngene wojin na ekecho ngene oba bote na kan wojin mi no oba kwake anilele le esane ye Korle wulomo alo jele esane ye Korle wulomo ke afon Korle ni bia e ni wolomo ko ye ni esane enyenye anile jimu ni esane enyenye lo jemi je wolo le je wolo no akeni fi da fi twalo kemo ko jie wolo ni totomo ye he esanima no li ake wolu na jie totomo ye iye chemoko nke Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah be sande ken chunu chumoko na ehie eye egbe na eyuoi be no na echo na eyue keshi no ni nchu Kaboni echo ne yuele ka woni hamo no ewo necessity take wojie na ejiele po nino edumono na hani mambi fe na ele akele eji Korle wulomo ani na ken wojie chuni olo ani na ken wojie woloni abanye mla ehia wo mi lo ni once again I can fear the future law leje wolu epo no we need to scrutinize na kan wojie na ejie lepo le Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah personally I don't have any personal feelings against him ta flache inje Korle we so many Korle we bi ba wa me wulomo alo me wa wulomo eko she akani fear the future law ekeke sande ko ke vie nkwami leke Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ke sande ko ba esani nkwami ojogba no wojie na ejie lepo inje gbe nkwami ojogba beji Nii Tettey obobi ashon nke kandan me wo tun oni e bi imbe party bi sani e na ya no na efe press conference imba twen hanye Nuumo yanko se send me audio ka document imba twen hanye Gbese Korle Stool ni ama okpa ni ji Korle wonko ke agbogbo shimanche lewe ba fe case Gbese biye ntwen hanye Gbese Bruno e ba yue alo kan shimanche ta flache kekemi e ba yue Korle Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah sande ntwen hambo video matcha video ko mahabo video mi na ha mi wo ni ye Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah respond to Gbese Bruno excuse me Nuumo mi pa bo fa kekemi Okanshi manche respond to Okanshi manche the same video mi no akeji Okanshi manche yue no ko ye he bona eya egbe ni lewu eji ona aloje na kan ni ke intro Okanshi manche no habo esa ke lewu enaje mo matwa ma abo aloje na kan she ye na jemo mi neke ha okanshi manche etumi woni ye mi ona boni jo ekeke no ko ikwani ojogban dani yueko ni ejie wo jinkoma akpo jemi jie wo jinkoma akpo nke bo ake sajie pi ye ni ntano anyway itano eche onu misisi itano eche sinile ejie wo jin akpo no agbene mi na sanafe esani wa scrutinize wo jin ye so called supporter Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah Nii Tettey obi ashon nkele nako inoko club mo be kon legbe shiponji na peli oyenji o ka ja ina mi 1 city shi akani esaka nu kwale achuni ya machine ni wo fe wa ya jowo Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah jie wolopo no na kan wolu e wo ba pull to scrutiny ni wo kwa ka wo jie na eji o ani mlami akachuo ni lo ani Ghana mla recognize ole akele ji kole wulo molo na esani enye kole we bi ahie na anye shiponji asani amin lo mene wo ba hwe so oyi wala don linka fito be matra audio matra video ma bono kwashi mom before ni matra ma bo wonyemi yo Helen kokodasi min tabofai keji oke ono bako bomode nkoni oke ono aba onu ni wokewa wonyemi yo nke egbo ake in the next couple of weeks keji wonye raise between 10 and 14,000 abanya start surgery hale ona boni jo na afi hale koni foundation wo pay le few so oyi wala don wa ake ofebe ni menenwe wabana sanigba so to mo be ni nke ebu Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah egega ma yue no kwen nyodogba so eje wojin ko makpo in akwami manole ani wojin na eji wojin na abanya dumono nile ebanye dumono ne claim akele eji kole wulomo ni ebanye hie ni ekeme adili on behalf of the Korle Stool lo Jamie nke Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ekeke ma wie no kwen kwa wojin ami nile eje wojin ami ekenkwami ojogba so yakwami ma present facts e mabu no bio yake ani eye right ani ena kan capacity ne ba nye kole we bi ana ne ke defend the kole we ni bi lo just like tomobene you ake defend the kole we ni bi ani mlango legbe ake enye na efe na kan lo komo video we
wo ba da yo washin ake me no ha we egbe ake wo ba na san egba ojogba ba fe mi ake videos comment on social media ke ha begbe na chebo ke wo video e mi wo wasusu wake shi nuchumo nu wotumo wake adafitwa lo esani wohani anu kwale akami wo ke wo bobi etue wo bobi etue ni gabala ke wo ba hie one side ni bugo ba ka ke da bi hie one side wo mene wo funding na ke ba bi no wa ibo sanji clean ke wo na we bi ebe gadangu adafitwa lo ni wo ekome ekpa niji Ablade TV Nom GH Jamestown TV Omanye TV ke agbene Jenny GH ke BNA TV ni watchamulu ni watchu on genu chumone nche clean ke wo ba Gbese ke Korle mene alo be ko nehu ke mene tenye shramo yo ten ke ha me ni amekwo
yo be clean mada ni table fe shi ni atubule fe omanye ke mi bi wala ka fi shi aji obi opeji ma wo odo wa ke wo no mo ne si wo bi ni sole mo ke no ya pa fi wo fe wo no ni gan afi ku mi e ba fi ma ke ayo gan Gbese Korle sande de Gbese ke Korle gan Gbese Korle moko be ba fe loko e gan ne de ba shi gan manche ni nenu mi na ye gan Gbese Korle ni de Gbese ke Korle e ba fe mi ake wo be ojugba ji ke ja fi baba o ne manche kome e krema ke libi efe le no mi ni ba fe mi ake achamulu ne je mene ni Gbese Korle ame chamulu ke je tete je mene ni na ne 2000 ne me manche ko ba ka ke dabi shiboni blema bi efe ne je na ka dabi Gbese Korle ame mulu ni ame yete ka ame gba ame pa ame nu ame yemo benu ni o meji Gbese Korle be gbese shishi eja ka ja Korle mo dana na gbese the gbese ekenke tane te Korle de mawo lojino ni ekete le nye yekuni dan le nagba aka san le ye manche no mi aja Korle mo ni meye ni ja Korle me asene me di am na nye mi anwu a cha noko onomoko bi aka na mo na me wa ni je mawo wale amba fita onomoko bi ai Korle we bi ai na ka bonu chuma ya Korle ni gan fe Korle no mi ka yu enye nu shishi gan fe Korle no mi woji ye e ba fe mi aka owula ko na chola ibru no e chede che yu aka kru nyu do ka mi dile enye kasande alo yu Korle san e chede che yu aka be na kru nyu ni e ja ka enye kru nyu ni Mishini tade ngbeja Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah the third imamiji egbeji kwati okokuote esebi eteji aikuote eje guawe alo papachewe Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah echeji aikwe ados aiku ados e paji adwacha aiku ye gane ko che mo bia mo le ojegbe Korle we no jimi ojogba be bulo ke le to mi o mba ma uefi o ni game fanu be ne ke Korle we sanji ne ichepo me ke ni me amenye mi na me no e almost so many years na me no e Korle we sanji nai do mi po afoko mi no be na nye mi anwo cheme san imeji san ete cheme ehun ya to ba ke ni fo bra nu be mu ke e ba wo mi e age ni wo hia nu ni to be ni wo nye mi anwo e ba la ke be ko wo ye o ichekwe ko be ko na chole Ayitey ogbileku Korle we lasulo ni e ba bo ichekwe e ko be na chole atadu adugoli bola mandaka be Korle we ja seche ni ja tadu eje so bo ba lo ya cho eje ya salenda akene feje ni ya je de aslale de kela ke atadu ne sese na atadu kela ke enye mi oba ngona wa ko oba ke ja fi baba o ni na yo le imeje ha mawo eja ke iye no chema ni ya bede ni ka amoko klo lo mi atadu Korle we ja seche imeje amawo lo ko te ya bo onye ma amane na me fe ko na me ba nka me ni ba ame lo ba atadu ne ni kajola babo amane be wo bon na ni fan ye ni chepo ngoli eyemi kajola hu yemi ni ja ito gbeleku le yemi bona lo be ko ni ake ni jase ni ja atadu atashi na atadu ke o enye mi nu kobeko sanwa achole ni ade no be wa bola amane ake no ni le atadu eke ne akeke kan se nye wo lo eta oni eke no che mani ami e ba wo gbe wote ifita inate wa na ta ade ye sanwa futu na ka bia mi awoko le manche wo ka ta ade ba yue na ta ade ke o be ka ta ade yue na kan be anukwale ni papo na be gere ba hia je abe wukunyu no kele jasi eke nye be le fise na ka bia mi wa na ta ade ni yue ngboji anukwale kelele no ni yuo na ta ade ba anu alo ba na de ke mi male ye ni so machine wa lo mo ensure na akele no ni yue ke mi male ke ye nsolu ni ene lese na ta ade ke wo wolole ke je sanwa ke ba gan kebagbe ni na ewe yin floor ko ejeme na ga bia me dan ba ko pete floor na abu atade ka wote die na e dan awo mi po nu dan e fanta mi na e dan ichepo ni kajola ke ni atadu jeme e ba siwo ye akobe na atadu ye support do be wo ka atadu pe bi atadu aka o ti o ba fi te ni ba nye ni e ka o le ka pa ko ba bi e ba nye jele gbelu cho le ba nye jele eche no ni gbese nuwe na ka bia me ni gbese e ichu oni ya ani na ka bia me ni gbese e isa light ya ani bia me electrician jimi iye me ku me electricity ni nka me chu oni wa ke fort ku amba cho mi wa lo be ni petale lo ni gbese ke meter alo light ko ifti e mi cho no ebi e na me yu ake juloji shi juo light e be ni gbese juo light ya ani na ka bia mi do be wo yen mi ele ni gbese e fe to mo chu oni ade le mi wo balaka be egege ba support mi shinka ye etui ni wo yen mi ni ichekun atadu e leka o be ke yin bele ba ye wuro mo ka atadu le la atadu ke ewu mi akele ba je papo e bele ba ye wuro mo donc la be ke ba ye ma support le ege yo shina yen mi awon la atadu ne no ni di adugoli e abo ni gbese amade ake o le ba ye ro ni gbese ke na bi apakeche ye wuro atadu goli e ni di chegun eve to mo na ni ko be to asifi o kafula lo ni gbese ke la ka ta oye apakeche ye wuro lo be jeme jeni agbele chegun ke mi fun de bo yen me koko ma amane ake o da bi asana me ba shini e ba ye ni e mi na ke na ke mu mi lobby no be ameba support lele na me ba amega sani efe ba we dey no le the family issue wo fe wo le bi wo ba gbina aka o be ni fe bi e na mo abe fe aka me fam papa me egboyi no bi ale be cheme dia no be ni fe na bi e ba ma o me atase no na me cheme ko na me pianse be no na eje na yin me ni just ni gbese ne ke ba wa mi e ke ba le boy se aba fitan awa she buy me 100 million 2016 2015 ke ba 2016 na ka be 100 million DH ka bi oni boya ni gbese ne gbata o di 70 million ale ike fa ika o ni gbese itu oni ya wo do po ika da bi egbe yi ene ska e ba ni na ro ma ba fitan chemai kuna ka fe kusu ami e ba je ko ya boy se biji re Bruno me do be te de ata o 30 million kwa fita ya le se mi e keke kwa bunya manje ba yue de ke kwa bunya manje yue de 20,000 ye kwa bunya manje de ito emi akebe ewe moji e ke ko ba boy se shi nakabia me ata adu e ke ni pese ye e ke le jue eta o le po ndiji kolewe ja cheche eta o ni gbese no be na yin ata adu de che tu lele che binu niji ayi wasa na ayi wasa bashia ne ba afili e ba je pa ko afili e ke fa ye fe de kete ni kenye yuo na ka afili ke fa ye nja cheche de biade ne fe na kan ni pa ko report ye gestan papo ye gestan no na tadu niji kolewe ja seche ani na le jeme de aka commander ake moni be ba je papo libi ye leji moni echu si papo elekele ba esian ne papo je bi eje no be aba face ali to court anyemi no ni gbese Bruno ne le chami ege ba koto si esian alo echu mi ni pale fai Bruno ni mi ko stamp mi obi o mi ska ni habu o ke bu to mi yo be na yin mi ameche mi aga na me fo obra mi fo obra no ya bu abetue na me ko amba wa mi shamba cha nka me shika fe ni Gbese de ame fe a hu no be ni ana ame ba bi gidi no be iche me ga o be ka ma bi gidi ba sa ni wo ba wo shi a gidi ni inye me ko me ka mo mfita na ba wo mi gidi ke be ba bi ene no be ni wo ba bi ene ba la ke be sa ni papo ke sa ni a court ni di be criminal case no papo ke sa ni e court e ni sa de police station e court ni court e mi ji be papo e sama ni di ata adu e ni ja seche ke ayu wasa ni e ba che apia Bruno ka me teme ko me gbe bo se ko me gbe ke wo mi e ake ama me ji me nele do na se court e ni ja seche ke me na cho fe li awe sile ji mo ni etu ebi wasa de ba ye ni bi eye de bi e sisian bi e sian le sian si papo e je sian je le kele ba bi e do na bo sa le ye li e ne ke Bruno ka pe akali bi aja me fe ye mi ka me ye mi so abayisu je abayisu be 200 na kwa mu ame amelebe ni fe bo na Gbese ni e na aye sa ni ye li eche no ni inja se che afi baba o ba o eba na iwa lete ba che mo eba wonye mi an wo ba wini the case judgment ene na wini le papo e court inja se che wini le court igbopo se wini le court sani ami yeli po na yen mi anwo e wo kunupa ni wo wo ekole we ne le papo ekele womi be go ni wo te court na le ke je ja kan mi ne ye na ke wo kunu pa afita na ke yisali e le di dan le tete dan le Ayitey tete ye judgment e be kenye ko e no Bruno me ka pia be ke bo ese ko ajia me mi o mo ye court en ja se che shi etichi akele ya ke keshi e ke me kuma ni e ba papo shasani le ke papo ba be asale die le bi ni ke kan se ne na gbe le wo ke gbo ke te ni ele akuta le abu no be ni ke papo se le ne e o no be wo yemi ye ni to emi itu emi awon e na fe kusu ami atan mo ni ba fe kusu ami ji ata yi wa ma na ka bi aleji adi akwawo se nru omo le no e fe kusu wan Gbese manche ya adi akwawo ka Bruno ke mi kusu she shaju ami je mi mo na ju ami e so na yi e manche Gbese manche le wa ju ala adi akwawo se ete ye gagba mi si mi aju ami e so le ke bi asafo bi e bi apia bi ampia asafo ache ke ni ne bi ni nye me ko me bi ame iso na ke mi te na aju ami ye na fe kusu ami fa ata ni ja se che enmawolo kete gato aya kan se akefe afi baba o ne ni ko lo mo tu ese na ko ko le ru omo no be pako ena ko le wu omo ni sale ba le ba te ese no ni gato aya kan se reply le ne chon le be ne ke ru omo aba kenye ko wulu enyi ba na níbi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ akẹ́ni nàkàndínbọ̀ ní kọ́léwé kùsùn yọ káàtó wúrọ̀ ọmọ jáṣẹ́ṣẹ́ lẹ́yìn olú ọmọ òyìn èkẹyà gàtúrájà kan sílẹ̀ nàkàmì tẹ́jẹ́ náà aṣámi pictures yẹ pictures bàbá ó yẹ pictures ẹgùnmẹ́ẹ́nẹ́ mi gbàjẹ́ fúláwọ́sẹ̀ wàá ṣe fi pictures ẹgùnmẹ́ẹ́nẹ́ ń jáṣẹ́ṣẹ́ keke nwoku nupa ubana ke na shami atanke maja chemene ni dolu saki ni akun aje ke ni Gbese e no mene na ero mo le ye pai ye gataja kansi jimawo ni o jeme inja se che lene le jimoni le jimoni yen mi gato aja kan sele ne ubana ke nja se che ke ata yi wa ma se ade akwa we se ro mo le tate ke ngwoku nu pa no be ni wa gbe na e gatwaja kan sile ni bala ke gatwaja kan si ami wulu aka bi ane icho gan traditional council member no ne no kamoko ke le tomie ngbe echo le tomie me capacity yo lele cheche ni fo le ke kru nyoni no ngbe echo ni ba nye tonumu moko ne tele o manche awo le manche moko ne tele o manche awo le manche ye ganshipon egale gi mi lo kan shi manche eye manche ko mene eye manche ko wo mi kele neche otoke ebaye gbese ni ne akwasho le fankante weche ne jile neche dofu ni akwa benya manyemishi ye kwa benya
no
afi baba o afili eni kan eche ni eso agbo mi kolero omo mi Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah the third mi manyeche no mi oto ya gbo ni afe kusu ni woleba ni juwole ni ji afili eye na ye mi awon abato Nuumo ye kwa benya ketila ko wa bibi ni oje mena ni ke manye susu ake cha fitai bona fe ke bashia ko de ebi bruno ekeka gbele bona fe na gbe akruwa jiji e kwa benya ni sa wole tuwe ko ngele fita manya cheme ni ato e ni wole tu mi ni wole tu ni ka fili me ne ko ni mi wole gbe ye kwa benya ni di le bruno eche o ka o fa Gbese Gbese Korle lokoloko be ni ba yin laje e woji ye ko le no ko bo e Gbese de che be no ko ne ko me no mi ni pese manku e testify pese manku ji moko ne ba ye Gbese manche ne le ni fe mu fiamu lo ka bu lo ke esha bende e ma esha e manche cha ni no let me know ke manche ga mi male ne la keshi mi male e ba o shona no wa no mu anai akele ke mi e ko le ska ke le jolo elele rufu e ka ne dina ke mi e ko le shika u ne ge ale shika ke ka shi mele nkatishi ya ne she sanu wo ko na nu kwale aji Gbese Gbese Korle belo ko e Gbese manche ni jeshi ni ke dabi le to ake ka support mi e wo wa ko wo ni ni ke pele e no yi sane e wo ke Gbese e fe press conference ake katamato le no mi ni mu yen wo ni to ake katamato wo no mi shi ni se temi ake ye mi e ni fa re to ele wa ke tu be wa ta o mi e bi ele ni ke police e ba una ba mo ni le tratu ke ka ke mi mo bata bo Ayitey ni obi acomatis no ka dia bochi no che Shapiro e ga di Gbese Paris a u do chi abale ko te Ghana do chi ka ma che ba la fe e ala ko te Ghana no ko chi bo ta bochi o ke mi mini ke be bisa do baba ke o bla ko fi o ni shi ni wa ni tu ko na itu oni lebe na tu na lebe na te to ni no wa no ska bo ta lo ji o ye bi agani o je Shapiro wa la ge de ko be de fo ke su mo ye do sani wo teme na ka be yo ni tete loko de ge bo ba ta shi o ye no ni o na ke je na ni ji no ni ta o ni ye feji ke Nii Tettey TV mi kebu ke a fe ni enkan lo la ke o to bu agama na ko omu wan sa de force mo ko ba lo wan sa that ko e lo ko yo lo ba ni si ele me mo e wa gan ni wo ni de gan wo kura e ja ke ni wo no ni e me na shibo o reze ake gan mi So as I obi wo be one side, also be one side. Nigga ma be if ya can ba fe na nigga ya go school. You mo dey began. I shall tell me boy again. Respect more. Oh, no, boy. But Nii Tettey, respect more. No, ni ko mo ni ko ba ta sha go ji no o ba gbe keke. Ko abere mo yen no do le, o tu me follow you. O yi ku oni. Respect more. Iyo mo fi o ni mi ton kan wa bi ere. Gbese Korle go ben ba ni fo na kata be di ba fi. Mi ke ni sa mi ke ni ko.
Right. So there you have it. It is only fair once again. Ake Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah keji okanshi manche ona boni chon efe tacholete video ye nincha ni a commentary ye ni esumo. He has every right to express his displeasure. Tumoboni yue Saturday live me. I am not beyond reproach. I'm not a repository of all knowledge. Dabi, I don't claim to be that. Onabonicho. No me as a person no dan in my channel no. Nyemeni nyeka wajeshiche nye no ni yu da na ke. Kegi ntanoko ye biye. Ngbanoko ye biye. Ni je na kanie. Trami ke otwamie mang me bogbe. Onabonicho because no ni fio ye biye imbe any agenda. Imbe team A imbe team B no wakeji okwanie kemene yue no ko mama chamabo ken ye commentary go ye manole ketin B ba yue no ko ni ye comment mama chamabo ken ye commentary ye go my but you don't go about threatening me. You don't go about threatening me. You don't go about threatening me. Onabonicho can't say no go ninton. Oh yeah, I know you are. But what is it with the threats? Nyefenya na yes nyetia me pia video anye komo because nyetia me pia nyeke send me. Onabonicho. What is it with the threats? Ninta bia da if your mistakes me try me say na me call me aka ombinu. Bia na lo nyeminu bia na be no yele je na kan ke emoji boni sane yo emo wolo no ke support ke mbamba ta bia ke correct. Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ni a fair press conference ni a defend gang Gbese Korle Stool say intabia no ni chama press conference ni defend the case na make call with documents na ke hami documents ni jail ke hami she can have me no need to press conference ata it do mona can document say no ninka defend the case here no okay another party who ever you am no ni no in run the commentary to mo boni le fair press conference ni run the commentary here no le na no ko e ka aka mi phone pa ni e ka aka mbu sane emi because no me nka other party here you ko ni le fair press conference no ni wo ni batabie wajina ke hami ni jele ke hami ninka ba support ni fe in way hale jamele e hami woni shini the other party e fe ameno ni nkai bie ni no run ni commentary ni jamele sumo le e hami woni ni ejie wojiapo ni aka ni fi ada fi twalo be keke fi nkwami ikwa wojie na ejie kpo ami ni mene manu no li aka ani wojie na enye e hold alo e holdi ani wojie na enye ba anye dumo no ni le enye Korle we bi anye na ke fa me shipo e na no he amelo. And I'm going to tell you right now ake e benna kan e wale I recognize ile ake leji Korle wulo mo jemi minke wolo ba ke so e kemia kana wolu ene ejie ko wolu eno konkake no na ejie echu ni ndon ekemia kana esane ke wolu ana ke no ko femu efe ye court ke no ko femu esu gan traditional council jeni. I'm just reporting the news be ke fe nkwani le ejie wolu ani nkwa wolu ani no you know about ni Korle we Gbese shishi. Korle we Gbese shishi. Once again, ni wo fe video Saturday ke Sunday ni wo ke niama okpa you ni Jack Gbogbo shi manche ke Korle won ko manche ani wo kan ne wo loko ni is that wolu said otherwise. Now, he may be right. Ake Korle we Korle wo originally originally asene bia no. Now, I'm a candidate like just in case ko kwako na kan live ni wo fe the last time ni wie bona. Masumoni wokwe ani wokwe any as part of the Kokomemle consolidated cases. Neke case ni parties enyo fe ni amenwe either people that are for gang Gbese Korle Stool ke people against it. I mean refer to neke document ni neke consolidate Kokomemle consolidated cases ni. Now mini chinoni judge here any judgment ni get ruling ni. Now page 8 Komononi judge here ke the tribe that inhabits the lands across Accra are called the Gans. They are said to have come out of the sea, and there is a belief that rocks be an if you can me screen and if a black if you. So I must the next one, and the rocks are still today the subject of worship by the fetish priest. Of that earlier existence, there is only tradition of a fictional order, and the earliest historical knowledge of the Gans, or certainly the Gbese section. So be another you Gbese be to the Gbese section of the Gans is that they inhabited in a place called Ayawaso, about 12 miles north of Accra. Among the Gbese people was a family called Onomroko. Babana Gagrane Kache, Acho Onomroko Korlewe. Now, 1951 judgment, 31st May 1951 judgment, Kokomemle consolidated cases, noni judge as part of a summary report any judge once again Kokomemle consolidated cases a release report in a judgment in 31st May 1951 judge nkewake onomrokobiye aya womiake onomrokobiye amefita Gbese biahi na keje ayawasu ekeba no ka onomrokobiye amefita Gbese biahi na keje ayawasu na keba ani obaka ke Korlewe biye amefita alo onomroko Korlewe biye amefita Gbese biahi. Kokomemle consolidated cases na me fa me refer to it. Ye document mi akewa ke onomroko biye amefita Gbese biahi na aja ayawasu ekeba. Aka amefita sempe biahi. Aka amefita asre biahi. Aka amefita Gbese biahi na keja ayawasu ekeba. No, ani obanyo separate Korlewe biye from Gbese bi. Obanyo separate ame. I don't know. I'm just reading what the document is saying. Now, and Gbese people was a family called Onomroko, and the tradition is that they were hunters, and that during the travels they discovered the Korle Lagoon. Lele so Onomroko biye ame nyemo mie na manina Korle now, which runs into the sea just west of Jamestown. So ke Onomroko biye judge ne nke wake amefita Gbese biya na akeba. Ni amena Korle first. Ani obanyo yuake Onomroko Korle we esolole ne esolo Gbese. And yobanyo yu na kai. Once again, and yobanyo. I'm just asking the question. So just in case koni wana once again mi yabo wolue ona boni nchon. Now, komononi documente ke ko. There they are said to have found 2 large pots. So amena kukwe enyo agbo enyo containing some beads yemi named Korle alo fe kono bachele, which they took home with them to their hunting camp. There a woman named Dede is said to have become inspired by the spirit of the lagoon, and what is now known as the Korle fetish then came into being. so ni onomrokobiye ametse Korle na amena kuku abu enyo. Mind you, onomrokobiye judge ne ye report e minke wa onomrokobiye amefita Gbese bia na keja ya wasu ekeba. Je minke judge eke. Ni onomrokobiye hunters ya me gbobilo eji ame. Amete na me Korle na amena kuku enyo agbagbe na me wole keba shena shino yemi. Na me kesheshia yoko ejame na chole dede ni eyiye mi ne ba chon Korle wayo alo kama yuele na kan ni kai batabi ane no anyemi aun na kan na Korle we ni won yejeme ni ajale. Now so that is one, the connection between Korle we ke Gbese here, that is number one. Number two, me juloni CC Randolph ye Korle we bi. Now a lot of people have issues with CC Randolph, a history and they tell about Game. A lot of people, so I'll grant you that a lot of people. Now but you know about uncles boni egbale boni chon ni atole no nimbiake uncle ata duwe ne US anie ni lejija seche keji eleake numo kan anytime no ba nu ne ache papo numo kan ni numo kan ji moni achole papo ama wole once again Jamie K Korle we Jamie K wo makane wolu ani judge konklo ma na agree ni judge admit na cha me wokume na me ba yoda se ni ame wokume ekpene no ake lele numo kan ye Korle we Jamie papo ani ken no ama ake wole Jamie K nle Korle we Sunday no ni ete court ni judge ehia wo mi na release no makane ma bu no na so anytime no ba nu ni interview na check papo numo kan Korle wulomo, the legitimate Korle wulomo, la refer to it. Me go to a conga numo kan ye legitimate Korle wulomo. Jamie K makane wojimambo ni ba chombu ake numo okan the legitimate Korle wulomo. Now she questioned me in time abi ake ani echekwene etashi ni nokone sa ni numo kan yo ni ewu hale ni seminton na moni esane ye na hiyo le shika agboagbe dana to le wulomo ona himi ekome na me dwagamashi ameji na kan chekwa atadu himi ekome na me dwagamashi oliake numo kan esa na yo wulomo oliake obi ni ayi le sane ye wulomo tefi ope no to mo konkro ni semio yakashi no nyowo ni cheme gba ona Daniel kebaha moni esane ye ona himie ni dwashi ona ekone himie ni fiti oni ekone ni ke watabia ni wodwe e ka abaka wonfo onu pa ni abaka gbeke bi gbo yinji wo abaka gbeke bi gbo yinji wo now numu aduwe ata aduwe ni echo egbe akemi ake ja secheni ni research ni ife kemi ake Korle we ja seche eto wulomo agbache jimo ni to wulomo kusu echimo agbache lejimo na efi okusu echimo. Now if anything at all, once again echekwe ni ji atodu ni ji ja seche le by himself enye to wulomo na kanjino na akemi akeye Korle we ame wulomo to agbache jimo ni to wulomo jeja seche kusu echimo na atuo agbache ele jimo na etuo kusu echimo na keto wulomo jeja seche. So right there and there keji agbache neke na ne mashi no kusumi femo bemi ojogba ni ja seche nka aka na kan emi we. This is just hypothetical. Ni ja seche pe ne fe kusumi habwe sano na ke now once again tumobeni kebwe onu ne check pakpo mi ke ba ke check pakpo refer to numo okan. Numo kanye pakpo ni ken no na ke chole aba ni ake wole Jamie K court to eke wo makane wolu e mabo wo makane naka wo show ni mafia makane naka wolu e fe mabo no naka the legitimate Korle gulomo ji Nuumo kan so keji moko ye na sa na enye Korle we bi anye na fa Korle we bi anye ye Nuumo kan ni now gaming ke wo ma no le ni wo ba na wolu ani makane mi wo ma bo ake Nuumo kan ye a great grandfather ganda mwenye bu ami to Nuumo kan ye a great grandfather ye chesegbe je nyese ganda mwenye bu ami to ike Nuumo kan ye a great grandfather ye chese je nyese eye Korle wulo modan so mokoni a great grandfather ye chese eye Korle wulo modan te fi ote na enye eye Korle wulo mo. I'm just asking questions. Once again, me Sunday bi lo keke mi bi Sunday. Ganande, ike Nuumo kan ye HSA a great grandfather be eni papa che ni for eni ye HSA eye Korle wulo modan. No keji a great grandfather eye Korle wulo modan. Fi oteni le enye ye Korle wulo mo alo le Korle wulo mo esale ni atolo mo na ba ka keto na atole eyi na ba atomo konklu onum shishi now onu na yu ake mine chen yanko ni ayibonte it was part and parcel of to na atole onu remi ije wani ona boni chon shi ni Gbese spokesperson eba jiena ake keji Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ke manye kwa benya manye wiake ni Gbese le ekwe eje anukwale wo matwa ni Gbese response mabo matwa audio self so I'm not going to speak for ni Gbese a spokesperson mo eba jiena in Benjamin I can time whether lele shikanjo ile on aboni nchon. So I'll just present you with the news now. You know really interesting. Again Nii Gbese ele 100 million. Nii Gbese say hey 20 million from Kwabenya manyedi. Ni mimbi ake ni keji ole ake bonomi ni esa ake oye nka ake Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah eje Korle we nyeka mo na abuke ya nyebu ano ni yu otojo ba no confirm na pe ake keje ni ye bonomi ni esa ake awo haboe alo esa ake atoboe mino ba pe mo 100 million dan efe kusumi yabo dan etobo minewo ganambe ni keji bono ni bonesa na atobo wulomo ni atomo konklo poke de shishi ni jele ni mini wasa no pay 100 million mini wasa ni Nii Gbese a charge 100 million no pay 70 million ni se mi abaga ka oshike sheko no back be idan dani atobo wulomo ganami I can tell you emphatically yake Nuumo kan e pay mo 100 million dan atole yame nyebu ami to Nuumo kan the legitimate Korle wulomo Jamie ke court to eke Nuumo kan is the legitimate Korle wulomo wo makane judgment e mahabo Nuumo kan money the legitimate Korle wulomo e pay 100 million na atole moko charge ile 100 million no keji boni ni tumo boni ochekwe atadu kebo akeke kansiye wo ne wasana fe kusumi abwe tefi oteno ngogbe na charge obo 100 million dani atobo. I'm just asking the questions ife kondoko sane keke mimbi ganangwe mimbi sane now elweno ko emiake Nuumo kan ewo case kete court ni Nuumo kan lose je na kan ni Nuumo kan woko case ke ya ko court ni lose ko when you commit a crime against the state. Nwewo ka okwe ka ye criminal case onani plaintiff at all times is the state. No banake the republic versus neke, the republic versus Bo. The republic versus Bo. Yes, ekole o commit crime against an individual. She ke onasanie okay ma fe na. Now, in criminal cases, the burden of proof is beyond reasonable doubt. Nakanjiboni as an proof, and the burden of proof is on the prosecutor. On a bonichon, tomorrow civil cases, allow any other case, koni bon abonichon, obanyo proof no ko bibioko dabi. See, in criminal cases, prove it must be beyond reasonable doubt. So, can prosecution fairly? On a bonichon, can prosecution fairly ni about prove a case beyond reasonable doubt? Sometimes I know when I can crime or committee koi. Allow yo so ni bi na ma fe ni amejinumo kan na me plale na me kelektela to adulato ni taflache amene ke du na tela to emi na me fele na kan anisani ani ni wona wode enche o kan shi manche ba confess Ayitey koto e ba confess ake no na me fe numo kan ni state ni ka me ye ni state ka me te court. Of I want me told you ba. Now, ni state ka me te court in fact nyebu ami to na ka me te court like I said catchy prosecution failing about prove a case no try ke numo kan lose. Numo kan lose ko case ko. Numo kan lose ko case ko. Onu mshishi numo kan lose ko case ko. Now the Republic, in my screen, you know, date 4/4/2017, the Republic, once again, verse Nii Ayitey, if I'm a checkwen refer to Moses Ayitey at Ayi Wasa, Daniel Ayikwe, Emmanuel Apiasaki, at large, Ejofui, Nakantame Ejofui, Anale, Isaac Ayitey at large, no me Ejofui, Bruno, Niji Mene Biane Okanshi Manche, Leon no me Ejofui. So Bruno me ame ye ame biami na ye case prosecution ke aname newo bani case afe neke no ko fio ona boni nchon so ball Ghana ball bona fio shikacha ke nini newo ni case ne ete boni etele keji shikacha ke nini shukwe neke gbeme ne fa ba wu ame fe mu mene Bruno Gbese okanshi manche e ba ye confess Ayitey koto eba e confess so kam lan chuni ojoba neke case ne refer to neke awo mo kwata no awo numo ka wo la cha fun prosecution failing about present a case beyond a reasonable doubt. Now come on, the accused persons who were arranged before the court on 6 counts per the charge sheet were accused 1, accused 2, and accused 3. The others were at large. Amejofui, aname, nakajinoni prosecution, which was a lie, because she catch a nini. So about no na ba fe na ba case ka watch afon. Nakajino na fe. Ka ye anu kwale neke gbemene fa ba wu amemu. Now, both way. The charges that were presented against the accused persons were abatement of crime, to wit, stealing, contrary to section 20 and 124 of the Criminal Offence Act. Now, Ghana Law of Evidence 2024, page 51 summarizes it all, in my opinion, this way. The expression connotes that the notion that at the end of the trial, no reasonable explanation is possible on the facts than that the offense was committed and that the accused was the one who committed it. If there is a reasonable explanation of the facts, that may amount to reasonable doubt. Once there is a reasonable doubt, then the prosecution has not met the standard of proof as required by law. The accused persons, accused person 1, A2 and A3 would therefore be acquitted and discharged on all the charges brought against them. Nameji accused persons 2 ke 3 Moses Ayitey at Ayi wasa ke 3 Daniel Ayikwe other parties le ame Benjamin na ba bia me sando jogba so jege nchono rege lele mo ana ke lele akono kwa lo afite no gomo she prosecution prove you jogba many fake boni ba na afi na ke no na ewe chafo she no ye ha like belele legimoni esani eyano ni eye kole wulomo neke judgment na ni kan abue no etwa ke Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah legimoni esani eyano ni eye kole wulomo je no sane aye ejeme ye ke plamo na ma ji Nuumo Ayitey Nuumo kan na me plale no sane aye ni meni a charge amake amefe na kan esha ameti ame kuma amejofue meni me una me present ame na anya akame stand trial ye jeje susu mo mi prosecution na fairly na ba prove beyond reasonable doubt ni ame shi aye ne kesanene na ba bia ke ani Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah esa akele ye kole wulomo lo alo esa ake e ba ye kole wulomo na kan sane inke ba chombo makane judgment e ma bo so ene solo so no ne ke cho ne ke ni wate court je no ni na kan sane eye moni esane ye kole wulomo esha na ya fe Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah no na kan sane document no na ne ke cho ne ke wakete no kan ya bo na wa ma chafo je na kan ni that is not true. Now number 2 mini document e kon we ke cho now ene biamini amenke amenamoko na amenma ona keke choemi amenma Ketegan Traditional Council. It is a true document. I have it here. Ake amenamoko ni amebatole kole wulomo kwamo eke dear say now 15th August 2016 eke we are happy to write you this letter. The Kolewe Gbese family have established a new Remember, I've installed a new Korle Wulomo. No, okay. Ofane keke mi. Bona clear screen and no get faint wa. I've installed a new Korle Wulomo with the name Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah III. We would be bringing him to the council for the necessary rites to be performed for him, hoping something will meet your good office. Bona boninchon. So lele, there was a letter nyangma from Kolewe Ketegan Traditional Council like amena wulomo na ba tole abache egbeji alo ameto wulomo na chole Nii Ayitey Cobblah nijiete. That is true. Now chieftaincy ministry alo ne Ketegan Traditional Council amenma back 29th August 2016 induction of Korle Wulomo ke okwe nke no enme screen no. Now no I mean can eneme fe no documents dey ke chon documents dey ke chon male je amale they are correct documents shima no na ke eneme fe etu ni ndo yemla mi ene awo achafo documents dey ke chon fe mi kan ya bodi ma prove ambo aka ene awo achafo aka tu ni ndo. Now come on. With direction from the acting president of the Traditional Council, Nii Tettey II, I write to inform you that the induction will take place at the Manche Palace on Friday, 2nd September 2016 at 8 a.m. prompt. Your corporation is your corporation is Noko in a she own a screen there no. Right in there once again documents na check scan e ba lojugba. So lele na me market Traditional Council ameya womi akelele akemo aba koni amefe ceremony ehale ame abode ete agame 2nd September 2016. Now confirmation of membership 19th October 2016. But we accommodate FN in Chambwe 19th October Traditional Council ame confirm ake lele Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah amele amewo ameti ame kwamo with direction from the acting president of the Traditional Council Nii Tettey, I write to confirm Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah Korle Wulomo as a member of the Traditional Council. Nuumo was inducted into the membership of the Traditional Council on 2nd September 2016 and has since been a member. Your usual corporation is once again in our jam where then your jam. So documents are correct me apart from earlier one ne kake awo Nuumo Kai Akajendoni. It was a criminal case. It was against it was the Republic against Menime Bafena Menime Ayinumo Okanye. Because they were prosecution was not able to prove beyond reasonable doubt I can commit like a crime anami. Now that being said, me no mean kebuake na can document say neke chomwe e hold you down ni ye mlami kenon woloni kashi biane I recognize ile akele ji ko le wulo modon ye mlami ke woloni kashi money I recognize ole ake ko le wulo mo ji Nuumo Okan. Now ani inke document ne achonbo koni okwe. So obabio yake, does he even have the capacity ni eba fe no na efio alo moko ye ni na kai mo le ni your capacity ye ni esanile enye kolewe bi aye na mo ji the legitimate kole wulom no mimba mi obana ma prove ma abuake ye mlami ke ye wolomie Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah jeleji the legitimate kole wulom moni ji the legitimate kole wulom ji Nuumo Okan moni ameteshia na ma jile na me plale na me chulo le toy keni biye leni. Now 1 second, ma kali mabo. Ming bele e bi ene ba. Leje wo jiye e je minje. Le neje wo jiye. No ne egeke fe kama yue no kwe imbi mi. So imbi mi. No ni imbi mi anu kwale ni yo mi esanima femini mani nyele. Now kama wolu eni nke me bi assign wolue 14th day of November 2016. Mind you, I confirm ile October of 2016. Benye kayo na kanji bi amini traditional council ma wolo na me confirm ake lele amekele wo ti acholete amele ka wo traditional council em now. Nuumo kan eke ni adekwe amete ni ama seek injunction against the Nicholas Adu Ayitey niji beja seche ke ni ayi aka Shakpa biane ani wo fe wana wale yake ka ke Shakpa be Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah leji Shakpa Nuumo kan pe ni a seek injunction komono ni ake order for interim injunction. Upon reading the affidavit of Nuumo Okan of Accra, the first plaintiff / applicant hearing filed on the first day of September 2016, in support of motion on notice for an order of interim injunction, an affidavit in opposition of Isaac Mensah of Accra, filed on the 10th day of November 2016. And upon hearing Nii Tettey Esquire, counsel for and on behalf of the plaintiff and applicants herein, it is hereby ordered that the second defendant herein is hereby restrained from acting or performing to or purporting to act as Kole Wulomo pending the final determination of the case. Once again, document me obana ga faint right na faint me can go both way. Now, second defendant, first defendant ji Nicholas Adu Ayitey niji echekwa na refer to it. Second defendant ji ledi enche ni ayi aka Shakpa. Wo fe wana wali yake ka ke Shakpa. Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah leji Shakpa. Komono ni bi ene komono ni jeje ke Nuumo Okan the legitimate Kole Wulomo etene seek an interim injunction against le Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah. Mini jino ni jeje ke ne bosanji efe tue ke ni bia na ke chonle efe. It is hereby ordered that the second defendant, Nii Ayitey, aka Shakpa, herein is hereby restrained from acting or purporting to act as Korle Wulomo pending the final determination of the case, given under my hand and the seal of the High Court of Justice, Accra, this 14th day of November 2016. So, as far back as 14th November 2016, judge restrained Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ke eka che Korle Wulomo na eka fe ni ake Korle Wulomo. Over the bond non church. As far back as 2016, judge ke injunction me no ake eka che Korle Wulomo ni eka fe Korle Wulomo eka chukusumi nkokra ake Korle Wulomo. Judge ke injunction me no. Now, no say me ekono. Benye kaya ke Nii Tettey Saki as acting president of the Ghana Traditional Council Egnawolo, right? Ni confirm ake lele amehe Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ni jete awu amemi. Kwa no ni nkag mebi eke. Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah the third, Korle Wulomo, Korlewe, interim suspension from the council pending the inquiry into the disturbances at Gamashi. The Ghana Traditional Council, at its emergency meeting held on 12 June 2018, wished to bring the following notices to your attention. That the events of Friday 8th June 2018 has caused a dent in the image of the state. At an emergency meeting held on the 6th of June 2018, the council advised that I should consult with Nii Ayitey Cobblah and report back to the council by the close of day, Thursday, the 7th of June 2018. This would have also enabled the council to put in place the necessary security arrangements in place to avert the unfortunate clashes that occurred on the 8th of June 2018, resulting in the death of one person and other casualties. According to the principles of natural justice, you were offered another opportunity on the 9th and 12th of June 2018 to present your side of the story. However, neither you nor your elders showed up at the said meeting, which council members were present. Based on the above steps taken by the council to resolve this issue amicably, your reluctance to cooperate, the council had to make this difficult decision to suspend you in the interim while it makes further inquiries into the matter. Meanwhile, we advise that all your customary rights must be conducted indoors. But wait, based on the above steps taken by the council to resolve the issue amicably and your reluctance to cooperate, the council had to make this difficult decision to suspend you in the interim while it makes further inquiries into this matter. Meanwhile, we advise that all your customary rights must be conducted indoors. Now, if any research can suspension and suspend in 2018, Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah Ghana Traditional Council suspend and yame wo ye no lo akanya ke dabi. Now, ni obana ke number 6.6 any kan yabwe ameke eno fe no ka kusumi na yo fe mo efe ye chumie keka jepo. No, as far as the Ghana Traditional Council is concerned, Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah as of 2018 he's been suspended. Neka fe kusumi nkokla. Naka suspension e kashiolo. E ya poake e ba kashi. Because guess what? Ghana Traditional Council e court ejeme. Ameka mele moko na chole Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ake Korle Wulomo. The same Ghana Traditional Council the same Ghana Traditional Council now me ale wolu eni nkan ya boe ame no na me suspend in 2018. Now kabi mi keji o te Ghana Traditional Council ne bia ne no akwa me woji amiye moni amele akeleji Korle Wulomo nile amenmegbe aka fe kusumi ne chu Korle kusumi ni bi efe Egbeji Nuumo Okain. Kabo mitwe. Last week at a court. Amakane nani teno e court mabu. Ni as part of the case ni mind you, as part of the case biane Nuumo Okain a search for eviction notice from the court koni Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah eshi stool out sayale ni le ba tashi na echu ni akeleji Korle wulomo nke bu ake court agree mo wo makane na kan judgment fe abo ni court ke Nuumo Okain le ya no na ye Korle wulomo wo makane fe mahabo na triple o shimomi ta no le ake last week at a court ni nke bu ake gan traditional council ya me wojiamie moniji Korle wulomo leji Nuumo Okain amele Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ake Korle wulomo nke meshi abo no kwe come on once again Nuumo Okain leji plenty fair eke Nuumo adekwe now namo jimoni ame siwe ame siu Nicholas Adu Ayitey leji ni Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah echekwe na ewe sane egbo no bia ne mokodume na gia mo achole ni ayi kwe ke ayi menye kayo ayi anytime no ba na ayi alo ba na shakpa beleji Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah e fine je mi nchole na kan je ni min disrespect le mi nchele na kan ona eni no ayi other one any in kachombo ayi aka shakpa akeno mi na kan chole now Nke Meshiabo, I'm a council can be a fan Meshiabo. We wish to withdraw our application for stay of proceedings filed on 19th November 2014. Oh no, Nke Meshiabo. Now come on. Dabi J no nta makani ene nta woni makani. Now, so as part of the case, any registrar ni eyagan traditional council eba na bile sani. Bononi ete no ya court way. Last week is an no way. Last week, both way. Witness is sworn in by Bible in English. Counsel for defendant, both way. Can you give your name? Kenneth Smart Abbey in classmate ni. I think so. I think Kenneth Smart Abbey in classmate in Galate school. What do you do for a living? Kenneth Ba. I'm a civil servant. As a civil servant with which institution of state? I'm with the Traditional Council with the Ministry of Chieftaincy. What is your position at the Traditional Council? Assistant Registrar. On the 9th of December 2024, a subpoena was filed in the registry of this honorable court and same served on the registrar of the Traditional Council to provide the 54th, 55th, 113th, 114th, 115th, and 116th sitting of the Traditional Council. Proceedings of the committee approved by the NRC under the Committee of Inquiry, Traditional Council Affairs, Instrument 1975. Are you aware of this subpoena? Yes, a subpoena as part of the case. Nuumo Okain apply for eviction because court legitimate Korle wulomo. So apply for eviction. Koni atwom lano ni ake evict ake je Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ye Korle shia koni le eya no ne ata no ne twe ni ake Korle wulomo. Boni mla ewo mi ake leji Korle wulomo. Ona boni ncho no ahani registrar a subpoena registrar ne ya Traditional Council never provide testimony. Now Mr. Smart Abbey, on the 16th of December 2024, pursuant to the subpoena served on the registrar of the Traditional Council, you caused to be filed a witness statement at the registry of this honorable court, wherein you sought to tender certified copies of the document that were requested in the said subpoena. Mr. Smart Abbey, can you identify the signature in the said witness statement as your signature? Yes. Kenneth Smart Abbey, I think I can classmate only. Now, what would you want to do with this said witness statement? I want to tender it. We would pray that the witness statement will be admitted and the exhibits attached be tendered in evidence. Court. So, the witness statements of the defendant subpoenaed witness Kenneth Smart Abbey, data system December 2024, together with attached exhibits, that is exhibit 13, 14, and 15, will be adopted as the evidence in chief of the said witness for the purpose of this trial. Now, can you give this court your precise date of birth? 16th May 1983. How long have you been a civil servant? 15 years. And how long have you worked with the traditional council? 12 years. That is from which year? From 2013. Now, reckoning from your date of birth, will you agree with me that you did not take part in any of the proceedings as in exhibit 13, 14, and 15? That's correct. In classmate Eleno, yes. And it is also that as you stand here, you cannot speak to the contents of the exhibits 13, 14, and 15. Is that so? Yes. Now, the subpoena was directed to the registrar of the traditional council, but you are not the registrar. I am the assistant registrar to the registrar in charge of judiciary. Now, how did you come by exhibit 13, 14, and 15? It is in our archives at the traditional council. Lawyer Abileko, are you aware that exhibit 13, 14, and 15 are acclaimed proceedings devoid of findings? I cannot speak to the contents that you are mentioning. I was only asked to tender the documents. As registrar in charge of judicial matters at the traditional council, would you agree with me that you were expected to know the contents and matters touching and concerning judicial issues of the institution in which you are the registrar, and for that matter, the chief administrator? I do not agree with you with the explanation that I cannot know I do not agree with you the explanation that I cannot know everything. I'm putting it to you that exhibit 13, 14, and 15, which are acclaimed proceedings in acclaimed committee set in 1975, 76, and 77, did not come with findings of the committee. A answer, I am not aware. I'm further putting it to you that respective regimes that commissioned the committee did not issue any white paper on the work of the committee. I am not aware. The traditional council is made up of inducted members who are chiefs and sometimes wulomoy. Is that so? The traditional council is made up of chiefs who are inducted and the wulomoy who are co-opted. Do you know one Stella S. Amponsa? Yes, she is your boss, the registrar of the council. Not so, she is the past registrar. When did she cease to be the registrar of the traditional council? 2 years ago. Who is the current registrar? Evelyn Amuwache. And I believe you speak on her ability as the registrar who has been subpoenaed. Yes. The traditional council meetings is made up of inducted members and co-opted members. Is that not so? Yes. Do you know Nuumo Ayitey the first? I'm going to be a told you about. Yes. It is true that it is co-opted of the traditional council who attends your meeting. Is that not so? Yes. And it is also true that Nuumo Ayitey the first, who is the first plaintiff in this action, attends these meetings in his capacity as the Korle Wulomo registrar. Yes. And it is also true that so far as your records go at the traditional council, the known Korle Wulomo who was co-opted into the council at the request of the Onomroko Korle Stool is Nuumo Ayitey the first, who is the first plaintiff in this action. Yes. Bobi atoeko. It is true that is Dabi Amakan Gajabi. Abilake, do you know Nuumo Ayitey the first? Yes. Registrar your traditional council yes. Now Abilake, is it true that he is co-opted member of the traditional council who attends your meetings? Is that not so? Yes. And it is also true that Nuumo Ayitey the first, who is the first plaintiff in this action, attends those meetings in his capacity as the Korle Wulomo. Yes. And it is also true that so far as your records go at the traditional council, the non-Korle Wulomo who was co-opted into the council at the request of the Nuumo Korle Stool is Nuumo Ayitey the first, who is the first plaintiff in this action. Yes. No re-examination by counsel for defendant. By court, witness is discharged. So, Broyake, mini capacity, Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah yo. Ne bake less and any legit Korle Wulomo, nenye Korle we be aye, ne fight for ameni bi. Money yo na can capacity Nuumo Ayitey the first. Traditional council, the traditional council ame records me. Money yo jame ake Korle Wulomo. Ne ya me meetings, ne fita me na few ameni bi ji Nuumo Ayitey ni ji kenkle. So Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah a big capacity ake Korle Wulomo. Sanie aye ni aje Nuumo Ayitey ni ji kenkle ake leji Korle Wulomo. Wo makane na kan judgment fe ma habo. So Nuumo Ayitey legitimate Korle Wulomo. Jamie awon wo lo sanike ba e. Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah le awon wo lo sanike ba. Ingbela wo lo emi. Bolu ene ke chonbo e anye ba nye dumono ne ataseko ake Korle Wulomo lo. As far as the current documents is concerned, as far as the courts are concerned, Nuumo Ayitey niji kenkle, Nuumo Ayitey niji first, the first le pe e ba nye edumo Korle we bi anajian ni represent ame ye no fe no mi legal traditional council legimony traditional council ake megbe ne chuni ake Korle Wulomo legimony traditional council na la ake legi Korle Wulomo Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah ana la ake Korle Wulomo alele legal traditional council ake Korle Wulomo court say we ahekola awokomi. As a matter of fact, money court say ehia womi ake legi Korle Wulomo ji Nuumo Ayitey. Now, you know, come answer be a Saturday omo, and I stand by it. Kaji Nuumo sumo ni camera ba capture ni eke webi amen walk it towards me come ni nye klante ketuye then Nuumo kanye gbeke bi aye kete na kan. Ta flache ye shiba mi impa jibo inko yin na kan video Jamie sha. Inyeme ni dumoye ame post ya me page say inyeme ni dumoye inyeme ni abe inyeme ni tete inyeme ni ansamba ame dumoye ame fe ame post ya me page me Jamie posti niko sumo ona kan video ko baya ma mi then ye shiba mi. Don't put yourself in such a situation. Because no fail lumo when you put yourself in such a situation there, obagbelegbe. Keha me na ba we. And I insist. Boy say no can ye fe, can no ko fe amete mokwe bofe. Because on naka me ni du moja me nye klai ke klante. Yet you were matching your boys towards them. Respectfully. Nuumo okay, me again boom. That's fine. The least said about it, the better. Gandami, in video search in the other ones, nibi come in town in Kabwa, should we washing? War Maba ni mama can the document fair mabo. Document court judgment ne fio Nuumo Ayitey ni jikenkle ni efio le the legitimate Korle Wulomo. Wo mama can the fair mabo. As far as the traditional council ke court are concerned, Nuumo Ayitey Cobblah jeleji Korle Wulomo. moniji Korle wulomoji Nuumo kainiji kenklen so obi oyake keji ye traditional council bi awolomi ye jeleji Korle wulomo ni court we hia wo mi ake jeleji Korle wulomo ani ye egbe ni e ko ake e ba ni Korle bi aye na ya me shipon sanelo. That is my question to you, Gandangbe. Oyi wala don. Ngbeji Nii Tettey obo bi ashon. Wo ba pe wo. Bye bye.
Yeah, Baba. Yeah, Baba. It's Nii Tettey. Them say you want to chop my